Chemistry in Iron Man 2 by Teddy Feldman, Megan McCabe, and Caitlin Vu. We're going to be looking at two scenes from Iron Man 2, the first of which is about Tony Stark, the protagonist, aka Iron Man, being poisoned by the Palladium in his Iron Man suit.
Wake up, Daddy son.
Welcome home, sir. Congratulations on the opening ceremonies. They were such a success, as was your second hearing. And may I say how refreshing it is to finally see you on a video with your clothing on, sir.
You! Swear to God, I'll dismantle you, I'll soak your motherboard, I'll turn you into a wine rack. How many ounces a day of this gobbledygook am I supposed to drink?
We are up to 80 ounces a day to counteract the symptoms, sir.
Check palladium levels.
Blood toxicity, 24%. It appears that the continued use of the Iron Man suit is accelerating your condition. Another core has been depleted.
God, they're running out quick.
I have run simulations on every known element, and none can serve as a viable replacement for the Palladium core. You are running out of both time and options. Unfortunately, the device that's keeping you alive is also killing you. Miss Potts is approaching. I recommend that you inform her.
Palladium, with an atomic number of 46, can be radioactive. There are 12 known radioactive palladium isotopes, 6 of which are stable. In this scene, Tony Stark is being poisoned by his palladium core. Most likely, Palladium-103 and Palladium-107 are the isotopes used in his arc reactor core. While Palladium-107 has a half-life of 6.5 million years, Palladium-103 has a much shorter half-life of only 17 days. In the original Iron Man movie, Tony Stark creates his first arc reactor. It is mentioned that the use of the Iron Man suit is accelerating the rate of decay of the palladium core. This is most likely done by placing more electrons around the palladium because palladium decays by electron capture, so more electrons in the vicinity will speed up the rate of decay.
Chlorophyll cure. Tony Stark consuming liquid chlorophyll in the Palladium scene would actually be beneficial in real life, although there are other better methods of treatment. Chlorophyll is commonly used to detoxify the effects of radiation. Chlorophyll has an anti-carcinogenic, anti-mutagenic, and a potent antioxidant that can be used to protect against radiation exposure and damage. Chlorophyll's derivative, chlorophyllin, has the same effects. High chlorophyll diets can reduce the effects of radiation. Dr. Azuzuki, a Japanese nutritionist, lived for 60 years after Nagasaki atomic bomb, attributed to high chlorophyll diet with lots of seaweed.
In the next scene, Tony Stark synthesizes a new element using a particle accelerator to replace the palladium in his suit.
Get ready for a major remodel, fellas. We're back in hardware mode.
Initializing prismatic accelerator. Approaching maximum power. It was easy. Congratulations. You have created a new element. Sir, the reactor has accepted the modified core.
Particle accelerators have been used to synthesize elements. In fact, there are 24 synthetic elements currently on the periodic table. Synthesizing elements in your basement, even one like billionaire Tony Stark's, is highly unlikely to happen and or even be possible due to size and power requirements. In this scene, Tony wears almost no safety equipment, although there are massive amounts of radiation present. The expense of making new elements is millions of dollars, and many years for elements that last only a few seconds. For example, the cyclotron at University of California, Berkeley, which is co-owned by the Department of Energy, has a tube 88 inches in diameter with concrete walls 10 feet thick around it. This accelerator produced elements 93 to 106, but could not make any after that. Tony building an accelerator even remotely comparable is infeasible due to size, energy requirements, and safety.
Element properties. The element created, although unmentioned, is vibranium, which is used throughout the Marvel Universe. The fictional noble metal vibranium is atomic number 200. The most vibranium-like material known in real life is graphene. Graphene has very strong network covalent bonds within its plane, hexagonal lattice of carbon atoms, all with sp2 hybridization, which make the material very hard to break, much like vibranium. The strength to weight ratio is 15 to 20 times that of carbon fiber. It also has very high electrical conductivity, so applications are in next-generation electronics. In the Marvel Universe, vibranium is known to absorb all vibrational energy, and this energy is converted into light energy.
In conclusion, palladium is a radioactive element, but it is not something you would want to put into your body like Tony Stark's arc reactor core. Chlorophyll is a known treatment for radiation poisoning and has been used in the real world. Synthesizing a new element in a basement particle accelerator would be impossible due to the energy, safety, and size requirements necessary. Finally, the element Tony synthesizes does share similar properties to man-made substance graphene. So there is some fact and some fiction to the science in Iron Man 2.